Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hilly and this is Nailz by Hilly. Hope you're all doing well and all that shebang. Just going to stay on my nails. I apologise. I will get them done at some point again. I get bored every so often, so I gotta change. So in today's video I have a Born Pretty haul. Now, this is all stuff I have purchased myself that I got, didn't have, wanted, etc. etc. So here is everything I bought. And we'll go through it one by one. We'll quickly start off with the big bit here. So this is a stamping plate. See, it says Born Pretty on the back of it, and it is just that of bows, loads of different bows. I've got one semi-similar, but they're like bigger bows, things like that, and these have tiny little bows, big bows, all that sort. So I thought I'd grab one of those. So yeah, so that's that one. Pop that up there. Then I got some free stickers. You tend to, if you buy so much, you get free stickers. And then we'll get on to the gel stuff. But I thought I'd let you know, if you do happen to shop on Born Pretty, I do have a code for them, which is Nailz By Hilly 10, and you can save yourself 10%. Obviously, if there is a greater discount going on, by all means. But I will leave my affiliate link in the description box below. That will show them that I sent you and all that jazz. I'm never really good at this sort of thing. Trying to promote always comes out wrong. But yeah. So in today's video, we will start with, I've got some transfer foil gel, glue, gel. It's basically transfer foil, glue, gel, glue. Yep, you know what I mean. I have opened everything and taken off all the cellophane because we all know that stuff is noisy and everything. But yeah, and it's a 50ml. 50. See, I'm not with it today. So it is a 15ml, bottle. I've not tried it yet, so this will be a new one for me. Let's get rid of the box. And has 3 years shelf life and all of that on it, and I'm not even looking. And on the back of the box you have all the ingredients and all that. I believe it's a 60-second. There is a little thing inside here that is so tiny, not even I'm going to be able to read it. If I can find the English version. Look how tiny that writing is. Like, honestly. Let's see if I can find the English version of it. And we can have a look what it says if I can get the damn thing open. I think it's there. That one. Well, it does not say how to use it, but there's some other things you can get. So you can get the 3-in-1 prep, which I'd like to get one day. Base gel, peelable base gel, which I have. Top coat, matte top coat, chrome base, and peely latex. So I have all but the peely latex and the 3-in-1. But yeah, I think that is all on there. I can't see nothing else. Anything in English? The Anglais? No. It does come in all different languages. I only know English, and that's barely, you know, as it goes. So that comes with that, but I'm pretty sure it's just 60-second and what have you. We will give that a go. I'll grab some foil out in a minute. I put it all away yesterday. And of course, I didn't leave any out. And then the next thing we have is water ripple top coat. I've been wanting to try this. So we will give that a try in a minute as well. I'll get all these funky the boring stuff out of the way. So this is the nail glue gel for nail tips. Will last 30 days. Shelf life of 3 years. And all that. And I'm pretty sure, does the box have any instructions? It has ingredients. You can see. Same again there. I'm pretty sure it's the same as 60 seconds. So, aha. Fine nail tips, thick rhinestones and sculpting. So it's multi-use. So prep nail, trim and buff, fly base gel, 60 seconds. Select appropriate size nail tip, squeeze out bean size amount of glue, press firmly, form cuticle to free edge, ensure no gaps, and cure for 60 seconds. Apply colour. So yeah, and then obviously you've got all your different languages. So it's pretty much basically like a normal glue gel. So I think it's a little bit thicker than your average glue gel, because I like to use gel more than the solid stuff. Don't squeeze too much. Oh, that takes forever. I am trying to be very gentle here. Yeah, so it looks more like a gel than you can see. It looks more like a gel than solid stuff. So that's what I wanted, because I like using the gel. And I like the thicker stuff. But not the solid stuff, if you know what I mean. You get me? I hope so. I'm not doing very well at this. And then I got some of the rhinestone glue gel. I've been told this is good stuff. What I've seen, it's good stuff. I have not opened because I don't prepare for things like this at all. I did have my little tool here. I made sure I had this out ready to go. See if we can get into it. I'm not that bothered if I open it all. Grab a little. Can I get this off without making too much of a mess? Probably not. Let's try and do this. So yeah, it does look rather thick. Go in the bin. So yeah, it does look really thick. Quite thick. Can't say it. I like a thick consistency. I have the stuff in the little squeezy tube with the nib. And don't get me wrong, I like that. However, it's a bit more fluid than I'd like it to be. Sorry, just cleaning off. Ready for the next lot, because as you can see, there's a few more pots. And like I said, I'm not executing very well today, am I? That there. So that is that one. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. I might give it a try today. I'm not doing any nail set or anything, but I've got some swatch sticks here that we can just do a little bit of thing on, because obviously I've got these and that. So this is the metal painting gel. Now I've looked at this. It's supposed to be like a textured pipe. So let's open this up. I think what I might do quickly is I will quickly go off and open them all up. Saves that for later. So I'll be 1 moment. Right. So I've done that. So I've taken all lids off. So this is that one. I believe it's like a silvery gold colour. I can't remember what the colours were. I think there's like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. If I remember, I will put a little thing here that shows what they are. I'll get this one for now, and then I can always grab the rest at a later date. So yeah, well, that's that one. Then I've got the other 2 of these, because I believe there's the gold, silver, which I have now, and the rose gold. Sorry, I got a scratch. Niche. So I picked up the silver because I don't have, and I like these. They are so sparkly. How sparkly that is. It is gorgeous. I love it. And they will certainly get used a lot. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then there was the 3-pack. You can get these ones individually, but you can also get them as a pack. And they are the metallic drawing gels. So I got all 3. Now one did leak on its way, which wasn't this one. You do have to be very, very careful because they are very, very liquidy. Like, you tip that up and you've lost it. You have to be very, very careful. Now, if I can, I'm going to try and see if I can. Let me just get a wipe at the ready. So if you give it a stir, it should change its colour to the colour it should be. Got some nail swatch sticks here. Swatch stick. Got a brush, Madam Glam brush, and what I'll do is give them a quick swatch whilst we're here. Whilst they mix, because if I try to do it later, they'll demix themselves. Pop that in. I've done that one. We'll have a look at this one. So this one is basically your gold, as you see. So they are very, very liquidy. So I'm just going to give it a quick stir. This one is a bit thicker. I feel that it's slightly thicker than the other one. Not by much, just a little bit. And of course I'm not even in frame, as bloody always. I tried to be, guys, I do apologise. Right. Off as much as I can. So I've got these little things, and I'm literally just going to use it to paint on because it's easier than having to keep cleaning the brush all thinking time. So let's go with that, shall we? So that is what that one is looking like. What I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to cure it, second coat of camera, but we will move on to the next one. And then lastly we have this one, which is the silver. Now this is the one that actually leaked in transit, as you can tell by the lid. It's all, I did clean it up, it was everywhere, and I mean it went all around the rim. I'll give this one a quick mix up. This one feels really thin as well, like the rose gold one. See, I do have the hollow one as well, the hollow metallic one of this, the hollow, what's it in it? Whatchamacallit. And then let's do a one on there. Let's see, I've got these little brushes, just easier because then I can just chuck them away. Otherwise I'm having to keep cleaning my brush, and it took ages with that first one. So I'm just going to use these. That is it with a one coat. I'm going to pop that in quickly. Right, so whilst that one's in the lamp, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two as well. So we'll start with the sparkly one, just so you can see what they look like. I love these ones. I say I've got the gold and I've got the silver, the rose gold. I've got the gold and the rose gold, and I love both of them. So he is quite a somewhat thickish consistent. Come up. So it's like a thickish. See, and you don't really need to stir, so that's good. We like it when you don't have to stir anything. And then I'm just going to pop it on a tip. Trying to stay in frame. I do apologise. That is with one coat. And pop that in and do a second coat. And whilst that's in the lamp curing, we'll quickly do this one. Should have done it when I started, but you know. Now this one is supposed to be like a, I think, texture, because he is quite thick. See if I can get some of it out. You see my brush is barely in anything. So a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on, focus. And I'm just gonna, these are quite a thick texture, this one. I might have to get a brush out to do it. And cast it on frame as per blinking usual. That's that one. What I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to not completely be in frame as per bloody usual. You can just like, probably not the right brush for it. This is just for colour, so we'll do that. Probably going to pop that. Might even put a second coat on it, I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Right, so these are those colours from that lot. So you have the metallic silver, if I can get it to do as it's told. These are a pain in the bum, my 8 swatch sticks. That you've got the silver there, the gold there, the rose gold there, the silver painting gel, and you've got the 3D metal painting gel. So that is those, all of those, how shiny that is. We put the flash on for those two. Oh, look at those, they are gorgeous. That is that excuse fingerprints on the sticks. But yeah, as you can see, that still has a textured look even though I've top coated them all. So they are pretty. That is those. So now what I'm going to do is I've prepped some tips. I'm going to put them to one side. I've prepped some tips and we're going to use like these two. So the transfer glue and the ripple. And I'm just going to, I will come back and we'll do a little swooshies and what have you, and I might use the rhinestone glue. But I'm just going to pop everything to one side out of the way because there is not a lot of space, as you can tell, on this desk. I wish there were, but there is not. So what we've got, I've got a few different tips that we're going to try. So they're for the water ripple, plus I'm going to do a couple of other bits with them because from what the website says, you can chrome on top of it. So we're going to try that as well. I've got a few tips that we can try. So we've got clear and a semi-dark colour, jelly black. So we'll do that with it. I've actually got two different colours out as well in chrome. So I've got gold and a silver looking one. So we'll use those. These I'm going to use for the transfer foil. I have got a couple of transfers out. I thought we'd give them a quick try. As you do. So let's go with the foil gel. Put a coat on each of these two. I've just put a couple of coats on each. I will show you which ones they are in a minute. Now, I've never used this before, so I have not got a clue how to do it, how it works, how thick you got to do it, how thin you got to do it. So I am just going to wing it. Make sure we get those sides down the middle. They're gorgeous. Just gonna let that self level a minute. And then we'll do the other one. We'll get them cooking and cooling. Drippy. I'll pop that one in. And then again on this one, I've just put like a cat eye on it with a base coat, coat of jelly nude that I have. And drip, 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 drip. No, don't start singing. We don't need to do that. So I'll let that soft level a little bit. And then we'll pop it in. Right, so I've done that. I've just got a couple bits of foil. And we are just going to casually place them on. Don't know if there is any wait time or what have you. I'm just going to pop it down like so. Just like that. I'm going to get creases in it. I'm not being frame as per usual. There will be creases in places because it's a round surface. A slightly curved surface. I do have my thingy here, so let's use that. Get out as much as we can, get it off as much as we can. Sticking quite nicely, I must say. probably going to be splotchy in places because of those curvy things. Shall we see if we can get it up? God, he is very sticky. It never said to take off any tacky layer or anything. Have I done the right way? Pretty sure I did. It's not transferring at all, is it? A little bit there. A little bit there. Maybe I've got to wipe off the tacky layer. Just bear with me a second. Right, so I'll give that a wipe. Hubby is home, so he'll be back and forth. So let's see if this works with it wiped. Sort of worked when you didn't wipe it. So don't really give any instructions online. I looked, there was no instructions of how to do it. Just said times and what have you. But if you ladies know, do let me know. Kind of worked, kind of not. Maybe I put on too thick. I don't know. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this tacky layer off now. And then just let that do that. And then we're just going to pop it on like that because that's where it's going to go. Apparently. I've got my kitty cats home. Maybe it didn't like that foil. Yeah, it's done. Somewhat. Slightly moved. So, kind of a bit better. I'm not sure. A little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, I still prefer my sparkles. But until I can get it to work, we'll go on with that. But it's alright. Don't get me wrong. I love the camera angles. So it's somewhat worked. So we'll leave it at that. I am going to put a top coat on them because I will ruin them otherwise. So I've got the Born Pretty Super Top Coat. So we're going to give that a top coat. Because I know if I try not to do anything else, I'm not really going to do anything else with it anyway, to be honest. We are just testing out goodies. Yeah, if any of you now, ladies and gents, if there are any, know how to use this foil gel, let me know. Because I would really like to know what I'm doing wrong. For the most part, it's alright, but it's really sticky. Like, extremely sticky. I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe I put it on way too thick. Not thick enough. Didn't leave it to cool long enough. Or I should have gone in straight away. Who knows? Right, so I'll let that cure. And then we can move on to, shall we do either the ripple on those or the chrome ripple? Can't make me mind up. I think the chrome. But I'm going to do one of each. So apparently all you do is just paint it on. And then it ripples. And then pretty much cure it immediately, otherwise it'll self-level. And we'll do a second one because we'll do both of the colours. So you just literally pop it on like so, and I'm not even in frame again. And it's purple. I put that one on a little bit too thick. So yeah, see it's sort of rippling too quickly. No, it's self-leveling too quickly. Ripple and then pop in. That's those two done. I'll leave it at that. That is the foil gel. Right, so they're out of the lamp. I've got, oh, making a mess of course, so I've got these. I'm just going to take off there for now. These wasted. And let's do that one on the black one, shall we? Why are they not working? Now let's try, shall we? Cure it too long? First, if you had a chrome on top, but that is not chroming. Does that look like it's chroming? Kind of. Like it's kind of chroming. Me too, seconds. I'm not. It's kind of working in places. You know what I mean? Kind of. Just doesn't seem to want to do it right in the middle there. Get up a bit more. I honestly don't know. Let's get rid of some of that. And I've got a little sponge. But it's kind of and kind of not. So let's try the silver on the other one, shall we? Let's do what I normally do. Make sure we've got plenty of chrome on there. Let's dab it first. Moving forward, dab it. And let's rub it, shall we? Oh, I've done it. It's a darker colour than I thought it was going to be. But it seems to have like maybe I overcooked the other one. Seems to have worked all over. That one has worked. Any extra? Yeah, so that's sort of worked. Right. I'll clean off my hands. The only thing that I'm worried about when doing this is when you top coat, will it like take off? Will it take away the ripple effect, if you know what I mean? Okay, let's give that a try. Might redo this one, do it for the proper 60. That's the only thing that worries me, like when you go to do this. Obviously you're going to have to top that chrome. You can't just leave it. Still, you can still just see it. That's good. Put that one in. Right, whilst we're waiting for that, let's quickly have a go at this and see how they turn out. Because I'm still not in focus. Quickly do this whilst that one's in. Right. Try that again, shall we? Let's dab it in. Make sure you're working a bit better. Finding you've really got to scrub it. Right, put a little bit of pressure on it. That looks much better. A few little spots. Get rid of all of the dust. Get rid of the excess pigment. And then we'll quickly top coat. That is that one. You can kind of see the rippling, not as much. Apparently you've got to do it immediately, otherwise it starts to self-level. I can see it's sort of done. So let's try again on this one. Very, very thinly. On the thinner, the better. I'll look straight in. Oh, yes, you can definitely see the rippling better. Beautiful. So that's those. Well, let me just get cleaned up a little bit and I'll be right back. Right. So there's that. They look really nice. I will show you all individually in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use that silver and that silver. I'm not going to bother with those two. But just gonna get the lids off. Just add some swirly lines. Bad at all, I quite like that. A flash of that. Let's see how it goes with stripes. Let's do a stripe down the middle here, shall we? Also waiting on that one. Not that you can really see it on that one. You can, kind of. Obviously I need a lot of practice with them. And see how this one does, shall we? Not bad. I do find you have to put quite a thick amount sort of to start off with. Not bad, not bad. Can become quite 3D when we're using that glittery one. I love it. Unfortunately, my camera skills are not doing very well today. Get that one out, pop that one in, and then let's see if we can do this again. The glitter is amazing. And the more you go down it, the more it brings more down. I love it. Right, let's pop that one in. There we go. There's that. I'll pop my flash on again. So you can see it a little bit better. do just in it. Right, so I'm going to quickly top coat those two, and then we'll be back. So then guys, this is what we have come up with. I've changed the lighting. I'm not sure if this is any better. Maybe, we'll see. But this is what I've come up with today with all the goodies that I have bought. Obviously I haven't used those two or that one. I've got to, well, use those two, but I've played with the metallic gels. And yeah, that's what I've done. And then you have the colours for the metallic gels and what have you right here. If I can get these out without ruining the other ones. There we have it. With those. You can frame again. Unfortunately my arms don't bend properly. So I can't, you know, do certain, like, can't do things like that very well. So that is what today. And I'll leave it there because I do want to try and get another video quickly recorded before I have to go pick up this boy from school today, because today is the last day of year 4 and he will have 6 weeks off now, so recording might get a little bit behind. Videos will come as and when. I do have a Born Pretty PR coming, so I will definitely be doing that. Obviously there might be a bit more noise in the background than usual. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Do remember I do have a discount code if you would like to use it. It is Nailz By Hilly 10. You can save yourself 10% on it. I will leave link in description along with my code and you can save yourself 10%. Obviously if there is a greater code on the website and what have you to use, then by all means. And yeah, but we shall leave that like that for now. But as always guys, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. Yep, I said that in the wrong order, but yep. And also when you hit the notification bell, it's just so you can get notified next time I upload another video. And also don't forget to be good, be great, be fantastic, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.